I had just parked my car.
Hey! Hey! I drove up to this parking slot free. It's mine.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm first priority.
Why? Because you have a cooler car?
Because I'm just cooler overall.
When I was about to leave, I heard a loud crash. I turned around and saw my car had been hit. I rushed over to check. When she got out of the car, I was shocked to notice her water had broken all over the place. The woman froze in shock. Without hesitation, I took her to the hospital, but the doctor mistook me for her husband. Before I could explain, the doctor pulled me into the delivery room. But as a man who had been single for 30 years, this was no different than being forced into a situation. I had no choice but to follow through. I held her hand as the doctor instructed, trying to encourage her.
No, I can't anymore!
I can't be with you anymore either.
No, it's actually happening now.
But they say...
Believe me, just call someone.
Okay, I will do everything.
And please, don't leave me.
Okay, I'm just going to call someone.
In desperation, I called for the doctor. With everyone's help, she successfully gave birth to a boy, and I was mistaken for the father by the nurses. I wanted to explain, but under her gesture, I decided not to say anything. Looking at the baby's sweet smile, I couldn't help but feel a surge of fatherly instinct. A drunken man then staggered into the room. It turned out he was the baby's real father. He drunkenly fell onto the bed and started drinking a bottle of yogurt.
I don't have any money. Just leave.
She's safe. Get out of here.
He heard my words and scoffed.
Who's gonna be his dad? Maybe you? Okay, just say yes, and I will leave. Why are you silent? Just say yes. Say yes, and I will leave. So what are you telling me?
Faced with his challenge, I had no response. After all, I wasn't her husband, and I wasn't the biological father of the child. This was none of my business, so I had no reason to intervene. I had no choice but to leave.
I was fighting the fear of staying and the fear of losing her forever. I don't know her at all, but for some reason I can't imagine my life without her. But there was only one decision. I had to leave.
I took the baby carrier and went back to the room. The man tried to get up to stop me. I landed a solid punch, knocking him to the ground. Then, with determination, I left with the mother and child.
If you think love is just about dates and roses, forget it. Sometimes it crashes your car and changes your life in 1 second. But believe me, it's worth it.